also doesn't pay attention sometimes, and I'm
Yeah,
like, I made this for you.
that's what I'm saying, bro. All right, Kerry, what has been your favorite song to perform?
Um, you know what? When I did my Veep shows over lockdown, obviously I was performing online quite a lot, and it was really great to revisit some of these older One Direction songs. Do you know what? Actually, I can't remember the name of the song that I really enjoyed performing now, which is not very good because I think I might have wrote it too.
Was it a 1D one?
It
Yeah.
was a 1D one, so it's been a
Okay.
while. But yeah, no, honestly, all of my One Direction set that I did was just so much fun to get back and just revisit those records. And
Yeah,
you
yeah,
look
of
at you,
course.
you hear them. I'm sure you're the same. You hear them with a different ear now. It's they
Well,
mean
it's
very
funny
different
because
things.
I never did the solo thing, so I'm like, I never sang other parts. You know, I've only
Mm,
sang the band, my part in the
right.
band. But for you, it must be weird to sing those songs, but sing the parts that Harry might have sung or Niall or Zayn
Yeah,
or
no,
Louis.
it's a
You know
lot
what I
of
mean?
fun. It's a lot of fun. I mean, you know what? We used to fill in for each other on tour all the time, and yeah, I think I've only ever had to mime once in a show because no one else could sing the bit more than this, and it
Right.
absolutely killed me. I hated it. It was like the world's worst secret. I thought everybody knows.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
knows I'm miming. So I've sang them quite a lot actually, from when different people were ill, but. No,
Right.
it's a lot of fun, and I had to take over from Zayn obviously when he left the band as well, and
Yeah.
that was tough.
Yeah.
Very very high bits in the songs.
All right, mate. Andre, who would you love? I know you've collaborated with a lot of people. Who's next on the list for you to collaborate with?
I mean, I'm going to keep saying his name until I'm blue in the face, but it's actually Calvin Harris, which is funnily enough how you thought the record was.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Calvin have hung out a bunch of times, but never quite got to make a record. But he's just such a great musician. I mean, I love the way that he can play anything. He's a proper musician,
Yeah.
and I'd love to get in a room with him. Love to.
All
He's
right,
very
mate.
tall, though, isn't he?
He's a big boy.
It's very emasculating. He's a big boy.
Yeah, it makes you look very short.
Makes me
Anyway,
look like a garden gnome.
no, Lara, when's LP2 coming? When can I expect it, Liam?
LP2, to be honest with you, I really don't know at the moment. I mean, the world's changing so quickly around albums and the way we release music. So I haven't really decided how I'm going to release this music this year.
Yeah,
Because I don't know what you feel. I just feel like it's changing all the time. So
yeah.
I feel like we have to move with the times as well. So hopefully soon, but let's see.
Okay, mate. Listen, I'm going to do three more. All right. I'm going
Go
to
for it, man.
go with Jessica. What's a song that you've been listening to non-stop? A recent track that you're into?
A recent track that I'm into. I mean, the Kid Laroi song "Stay" is
Yeah, it's a big
really
record.
good. Also, my friend Tom Mann wrote the song "You" for what's the name of the band?
No, it was Troy Sivan and
You know what I'm on about.
Regard.
Great
Yes,
song. Great
and
song.
Tate McRae, of course. Tate
You know
McRae.
what the worst thing about that is? I actually got offered that song, and at the time, I'm not very good at hearing things for the first time, and I let that song go, and I'm kind of pissed about it quietly.
That happens a lot, though, right? It
Oh,
happens a lot.
yeah, at first listen, you just don't know sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, two more. Abby, if you could make a movie about your life, who is playing Big Payne?
Oh, jeez. Let's say, who's David Beckham's son with the blonde hair?
Romeo or Cruz or
Cruz, I
Brooklyn?
think it is. I think he could do it. I
Okay,
saw a photo of Cruz once because he worked with the same photographer I did,
yeah.
Mert, on one of his campaigns, and I literally saw it, and I thought, I don't remember taking that picture. And then I looked and I was like, oh my God, it's not me, because he just had the top of his eyes. It was really creeped me out.
Okay, Liam Payne, the movie, played by Cruz Beckham. We can see this happening. This is good. All right, Liam, last one, okay. Georgia says, who is your biggest inspiration?
Who is my biggest inspiration? That's a big question. I mean, people always go obvious with Michael Jackson on that one, really, don't they? But I'm trying to think back in the day, who was my biggest inspiration? I don't actually know. Oh, actually, that's a really good one. Thanks, Darren. I've forgotten about that. Frank Sinatra. I mean,
Okay.
those boys back in the day, they just went on and did it, and I love that. And
Yeah.
he was. I think I've said this before, but he's the spokesperson of a generation. In a sharkskin suit, coolest thing ever.
And I know because I've known you for a long time, that you can do a good Frank Sinatra as well.
Fly me to the moon.
There you go. There you go. Listen, Liam, we're so excited to play your record. It's going to be played for the first time on Capitol at 5 a.m. Okay, so if you're
5 a.m.
5 a.m. So listen, we're not expecting you to stay up till that time, but if you're a super Liam Payne fan,
we are. Make sure you stay up.
Make sure you set that alarm. Okay, it's going to be played for the first time. And Liam, thank you so much, bro.
Mate, give my love to all the boys, and best of luck with the tour and everything going on at the moment. And it was a pleasure to speak to you,
mate. Good to see you, mate. Take
care.
care.
Lots of love, guys. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the record.
Bye, mate.
Bye.
All right, so listen, guys, thanks to everyone who was watching tonight. I'm on air from 10 p.m. on Capitol. Make sure you lock into the show for the highlights. And yeah, 5 a.m., Liam Payne's brand new song, Sunshine, is going to be on the air. Thank you so much, guys. See you real soon. Take care.